Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump on Friday signed the most significant overhaul of the U.S. tax code in 30 years, delivering on a pledge to finish work on the long-standing Republican priority by Christmas. Trump signed the $1.5 trillion measure in the Oval Office shortly before he was scheduled to head to his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida for the holidays. The U.S. president is celebrating the final passage of the Republican tax bill, calling it a historic victory for the American people. Catalonia's secessionist parties have been given new momentum for their struggle for independence from Spain. A Florida policeman was dragged for almost a kilometer clinging to a car door after he tried to search a vehicle and its driver, who was suspected of being under the influence of illicit drugs. The U.S. says it will remember the day it was singled out for attack at the UN General Assembly, threatening to cut off financial aid to countries that voted in favor of the withdrawal of recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The resigning U.S. senator, accused of half a dozen allegations of sexual misconduct, gives his final speech about honesty in public discourse. Speaking to the BBC in November, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle revealed details of their upcoming royal wedding and the prince's proposal. Helped into a car with a maroon shawl over her head, Australian accountant Isaac Emmanuel Roberts' mum visited him amid his Bali incarceration on drug charges. HMAS AE1 vanished off the Papua New Guinea coast on September 14, 1914, leaving the fate of her 35 Australian and British crew members a mystery till now. The U.S. president is celebrating the final passage of the Republican tax bill, calling it a historic victory for the American people. It's going to a tremendous thing for the American people, Trump said. It's going to be fantastic for the economy. He walked through various provisions of the bill, which he touted as a bill for the middle class and a bill for jobs, adding that corporations are literally going wild. The measure is the most significant legislative accomplishment for Trump in his first tumultuous year in office. Passed with only Republican votes, it will affect nearly every household and business in the country. Corporations will see a massive tax cut, while most Americans will see temporary savings of various sizes. And in a move that may prove politically perilous in the coming 2018 midterms, Republicans delivered the biggest gains to the wealthy. Polls have showed the bill is unpopular, but Republicans argue Americans will view it more favorably once they start to see savings in their pay. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Trump said he was going to wait until January to sign the bill in a larger, more ceremonial setting until he saw television news coverage on Friday morning speculating about whether he'd sign it before Christmas. I called downstairs and said, "We have to get it ready now," Trump said.